Hey everyone, happy March 7th. Today I'm going to talk about Kiva and other micro credit loaning establishments. I'm sure, or I'm assuming a lot of you guys have heard about Kiva from nerd fighters primarily, but that's why I was introduced to it by John and Hank when they were trying to get $1 million donated to the nerd fighting team for Kiva. If you don't know, Kiva is an organization that you essentially make a donation to a starting to someone who's trying to start their own business. It's usually in lower greater poverty areas, and they, with your help, they slowly pay you back, and that credit you can then donate it to someone else. So it's a really cool concept and organization. And today I ended up going to a talk about micro crediting, and the sociologist had done a lot of research in Bangladesh, rural areas specifically about it. He made some really interesting points, and he totally agreed that it's a good system that does a lot of good, but he was talking about some negative effects that I never really thought about. And he said one of the big ones was that it's difficult to pay back a loan. They have to pay back part of their loan every week, and that's difficult to do, especially if they're getting a loan for something agricultural, because if you plant seeds one day, you're not going to have crops to sell the next week, so you're still in that low capital stance where you can't make a repayment. So a lot of the time there have been situations where mothers have to pull their kids out of schools because they can't afford those expensive, but need to repay their loans. Or we have people taking out other loans in order to pay back previous loans. So while it does do a lot of good, there are some kinks, I guess you could say, that need to be worked out, and there's a lot of data behind it. If you guys are interested, I urge you to look into it, I guess. So I thought that was really interesting and totally applies to what we talk about as nerd fighters and just general awareness of this kind of stuff. So until tomorrow, DFTBA.